All right, let's talk about our storm alert for this morning. If you're just waking up and joining us, we have been recapping the changes from overnight. In fact, we are now getting that daylight. Sun is up, and look at how much sun we're getting. It's on days like this when the sunshine means fuel for thunderstorm development. And wow, we already have ample sun, just a few clouds in our sky this morning. So we're watching the threat for storms in our western counties as soon as 10, 11 o'clock, closer to Metro and St. Louis around lunchtime. And the hail, wind, and tornadoes are all on the table for today. And not to mention, we could have very heavy rain, frequent lightning and thunder. So a day when you really want to get indoors when those storms start to pop on up. 50s and 60s out the door this morning. Lambert's right about 60 degrees. It's 79 by lunchtime. Thunderstorms will get going by then in St. Louis, and this afternoon they'll continue to just roll over. So where do you go in the event of a tornado? Let's show you this graphic here. Obviously, we always tell you the basement. There are no windows there. And if you're talking strong tornadoes, usually that's what's left behind. If it's a weaker tornado, usually the roof or the exterior walls are taken away, so you want to make sure you stay away from the windows and cover yourself. And then, of course, if you're at work, you think, where do I go at work? Well, if you work in a high rise or things like this, go to the lowest level. A lot of workplaces have a tornado shelter marked for you, and you want to find that today. So if you do have to jump into action quickly, you know exactly where to go without having to think about it. So here's where the storms are firing up this morning. Eastern Kansas, western Missouri, and I was just showing Rennie and Paul and Michelle, all the folks here in the studio, how fast this storm popped up and turned severe. I mean, in minutes this thing popped up, and now it's severe. You got a severe thunderstorm warning on it, and that's going to be the nature of the storms today. It's not going to take long for them to tap into the instability in our atmosphere, and there's quite a bit of it already still this morning. So let's show you the futurecast as those storms roll this way. See how fast they race in. And so by 10, 11 o'clock, they will be in our viewing area west from Herman down towards Rolla along that 44 corridor. Talking to you folks in Sullivan again, Union, Cuba, in that area. Crawford, Washington County, you'll see them as well around then. Closer to Metro, St. Louis, 12, 1, 2 o'clock. And then notice here how the storms just go over the same locations south. In fact, that's where you're going to have the highest risk today. And overnight, the Storm Prediction Center did upgrade that area to a level 4. So now it's a moderate risk from Rolla to Lesterville, Ironton, 12 Mile, all the way down into Farmington, Perryville, and Carbondale, even Paducah and the Boot Heel. So that's the area where you'll have the greatest risk for strong tornadoes and large hail up to 2 inches in diameter. In fact, even in St. Louis that exists with that level 3 that's in place, and we could have damaging wind gusts over 70 miles per hour. So plan now, prepare it at your safety drill, whether you're at home, whether you're going to be at work or school. Even teachers, a good day to remind the kiddos how to go over that tornado safety drill. When we get through the evening hours and things will start to quiet down, the next 10 days show temperatures going back into the 70s, pretty comfortable here as we head towards Mother's Day weekend. Next chance of widespread rain, that comes in sometimes next week around Monday or Tuesday, but in the short term, just make sure you're ready to go. You hear the sirens today. Act fast.